Hello, my name's Jesus Guzman, and this is my game engine demo for gam475 at DePaul. I did a lot of this work at the school lab. OpenGL doesn't work too well with my home computer, so I recorded this video there at school, and now I'm doing the audio here at home. So if the audio is a bit off, that's why. Alright, so here we go. This is what my demo currently looks like. It's using 3 different models. There's the pyramid model, a hexagon, and cube model, which there's a lot of cubes in the background there. All the models are being drawn with VBOs, which can be read or written to a file. There's also 4 different modes in this demo. There's you can switch to them between F1 and F4. This first mode was translating the camera in and around the scene. You could also press the insert key to dynamically add and remove that middle object, just to show you that you can add objects into your scene at any point in time. In the second mode is the camera pitch and roll and yaw, rotating the camera. There's the bounding sphere right there, which we'll get into in a little bit. Right here I'll show you some of the combinations of translating the camera and rotating the camera, just so you can see the camera can be driven around the scene, and it'll give you a little better look at the objects. So as you'll notice, a lot of the objects have different shading and different texturing. This is all done because each object controls its own state, its own position and such. It also has a shader object which holds the data of where the light is and the light color, and also a texture object to hold its texture ID and min and max filtering and such when it's being drawn. So here in the third mode, you saw that a middle object was being translated, just to show you that objects can be moved about the scene at any point in time. The textures were also swapped on the same model. So each model can swap textures, so that's no problem. In the fourth mode, you see right there, it's rotating the middle object, which each object controls its own rotation. Currently, right now, it's only rotating around the Euler angles, which is a problem because gimbal lock is possible. So hopefully, in the next quarter, we'll be able to fix that. Right now, that can happen. Right here in this mode, you could also scale with the home and end key, and you saw it scaling in that pyramid. So each object controls its own scaling, shading, position, and its own state. Right here, I show you some of the different shaders on the same object. So each object can change its shade at any point in time. Right there is using different lighting. I use the point light, and then you can also shade with the camera being the light. And right here I just mess around with different shadings, different textures on the same object, so of course it can be switched at any point in time. All the objects are being drawn with the PCS tree, which is our data structure for this engine. In a little bit too, we'll get into culling right there. See, we start drawing these bounding spheres. The bounding sphere routine makes everything pretty slow in the demo. It's just the draw routine is a slow routine, so hopefully we'll never have to use that in a game, or just draw our own spheres with VBOs. But anyways, as you can see, the objects are being culled. You can notice that on the side there is a draw count, and I just test out the different culling of the camera frustum, up, down, left, and right. It's all being tested, and the objects are not being drawn whenever they are culled. You can also move into the screen, or move into the scene, and to show you that the near frustum is also being tested along with the far. Right there, so you see the draw count is changed. The draw count only displays whenever you're displaying the bounding spheres, so there you go. I also messed around with some other things, like here I made just one big model. It's just a flat model, and I put on a big texture to make it a background. So just rotate about, and you can see there's a nice little other model with a brick texture, and here's a nice little space scene with other random texture there. I was just messing around with that, and then yeah, that's about it. That is my game engine, and here I just sign into call just to show you that this is me and it's my project, and I'm just putting audio over something else. So thank you for listening, and bye bye.